mouse. Take off the PTFE skates here, 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 and here. Don't worry about this one. It's just the belly button from the plastic injection molding. I recommend heating up a knife. I did it over the stove. You can choose any method you want. And applying a little bit of heat to the skates. That's going to soften the adhesive that binds them to the plastic, because if you don't soften it, what you'll get is this tearing problem where the PTFE separates from the adhesive substrate. Probably have to use like a little bit of glue to put that back together. And also use a sharp knife when you're peeling these things off to make sure you get to the adhesive layer and you're not accidentally pulling them apart. Then just pop the thing off. You'll have a little bit of trouble with the back part here, but it's not screwed or anything. It's just snug. So use a screwdriver or something to pry it off. Then we have the mouse 1 and 2 input and the battery input. Disconnect the battery from here and then cut the wires as long as you can, positive here and then negative down here, and then poke a hole through the plastic here with your finger is fine, so you get a direct line to the battery cavity, and then feed these wires through it, strip them, and tape them with electrical tape to the battery you want to use, and then put it in the cavity. So that way you don't have to take apart the mouse every time you want to switch the battery. Just make a tiny mark in the rubber and then use your fingernails to pull it off. Try to cut it like I did, odds are you'll cut the whole thing through. It's so thin, and you'll end up with this, which means it probably won't reach through to the battery cavity, but yours can if you do a good job. Lots of surface area for a good connection. You can get these things for about 50 cents a pop on Amazon, 1.55 volts. Now, I don't actually have electrical tape, so I have to cut 2 sections and make sure they're not touching, because the tape, normal tape, will short the circuit. Little pigtails. Okay, there we go. Light as a feather.